on, Mika.
My name is Suguru Hosokawa. I'm an elementary school teacher. I may be calm and quiet now, but I wasn't always that way. In middle school, I was a delinquent. My neglectful parents abandoned me, and I didn't have any close friends. I was truly alone. My loneliness took the form of rebellion. There were some other students that looked up to me then. You're so cool, boss!
Right? So badass.
I don't even know you. Get lost. Can I copy you, boss?
Me too. Boss! Hey, boss!
That was my life. Up until one day, I got tired of getting yelled at in class, so I went up to the roof to take a nap. Hosokawa, why do you always insist on rebelling all the time? Leave me alone. You idiot! Can't you see that I'm just asking why? I'm not scolding you just because. I want to actually know. If you have a good reason that would make me understand, then go ahead. Out with it. That was a wake-up call. I didn't have any reason for rebellion. I was just doing what I wanted and not thinking about anyone else. I realized that I was just lonely and I wanted someone to pay attention to me. I rethought everything and I decided to change my ways. Boss, how about a mohawk? That'll really stick it to teach.
Look, I dyed my hair red. Isn't that so badass?
Mamo, Michiko, I hate to let you down, but I decided to choose a proper path for my future.
What? Boring. Why would you want to do that?
Mamo, Michiko, don't go talking shite. Don't be a nuisance to other people. Don't live your lives just for self-gratification. It's not too late for you guys. Whatever you do, don't be like me. Boss?
I don't know what he's talking about, but it's so badass.
Man, that was 15 whole years ago. Mr. Hosokawa! Can you scoot over? I have another buddy coming over. Never thought I'd run into Mamao and Michiko again. The two of them just so happened to be the parents of one of the boys in my class. I thought when I gave that advice to them all those years ago, they would have cleaned up their act, but... Mr. Waga, this is a routine visit of my students' homes. So? I didn't expect you to invite friends over and throw a party during a time like this. This is the Reiwa style! Woohoo!
It's lit.
It's like I'm not even here. I'm always asking my students to give me a reason to rebel that would make me understand, so I figured it'd be fair and ask the parents. What exactly do you mean by Reiwa style? These home visits are an important part of my job as your son's teacher, so I'm being honest, I don't think drinking is really appropriate. Not to mention doing so right in front of Tadashi-kun. Come on, Teach! Don't be such a buzzkill! Our generation is one of freedom, right? Everyone knows that breaking the mold is just another way of expressing yourself.
Right? Quit being so boring, Teach. Stop living in the past.
I got to be going to my next appointment. Tadashi-kun? Are you studying?
It's lit.
Don't you want to go study in your room? I'm sure you can't focus out here, right? I'm fine. I wonder what he thinks of his parents. Not like I can ask him that. I was worried about Tadashi being raised by essentially lawless animals. I thought about getting in touch with his grandparents, but that would have just been even more trouble. Inviting people over and having a bunch of drinks, during the daytime no less. I was really worried about him, but I didn't know what the best thing to do was. My stress reached its peak, for better or worse, on open school day.
Hey, it's open school day. Hey, it's open school day. Good morning.
Okay, a plan for today is everyone is going to draw a picture of your parents. They're standing in the back there. so free to look there for reference. The parents and the kids looked at each other. The parents and the kids looked at each other shyly, and a calm fell over the classroom until. Hello? Oh hey, Ryohei! I'm at my kid's school right now. Really? Unbelievably, Mama Owaga began talking on the phone. No way! For the next event? Yeah, I'll go, but you're buying me a drink. No way.
What are you looking at?
Knowing that other parents wouldn't say anything, those two behaved as if the classroom was their own house. Miss Waga, smoking is prohibited in the classroom. Also, if you could please put your phone on silent. Screw you! You know we're only doing this because your class is so damn boring. Enough of this! I'm sorry to all of you other parents. It was then that I showed them my true form. Looks like I gave you guys too much credit!
Excuse me?
Who do you think you're talking to? We're the parents! You can't talk to us like that! Like hell I can't!
Mamo-chan, calm down. Teach, I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm gonna call the school board. Flipping out on a parent? I hope you have your money to pay us reparations.
Heh. From following me around like a couple of helpless ducklings, you really learned how to negotiate like adults, didn't you?
Huh?
You used to call me boss so affectionately. Now you think you're the boss because you're the parents? No way! Hosokawa-senpai? Back then, when you promised me that you'd give up your delinquent ways, I guess that was just talk, huh? You don't even care if you bother anyone else. You must think you're hot shite, huh? Ah? No,
We're still young, so we didn't know any better.
Young? You're only a year younger than me. I don't know all this bullshit about Reiwa style or expressing yourself or whatever. What I do know is that it's no excuse to go around doing whatever you want with no consideration for anyone else. After that, cut it out! Tadashi!
Help us!
You should be ashamed of yourselves! I can't tell which one of us is the child! Stop harassing the teacher! I hate you guys!
Seriously. Could you please leave? My kid can't focus with you two here.
I can't take this anymore!
So not cool.
After that, I apologized to the rest of the parents.
No. I'm relieved to see that you're such an excellent teacher. There aren't many people who can lay down the law like that.
That was mesmerizing.
But they ended up complimenting me. From that day on, everyone in the class saw Tadashi in a different light, and he was able to fit in much better. That was so cool! His parents were ashamed, being scolded by their son like that. His grandparents stepped in and made sure that they behaved properly. While freedom and expression of oneself is important, that doesn't mean one should forget morals and common sense.